What's up, everyone, and welcome to Not So Local Game Store. Think of us as your local game store just online. We've got all your favorite Magic, Pokemon, and Lorcana sealed product, along with singles, and a growing Discord community where you can hang out, discuss deck ideas, and join live events, all from the comfort of your couch and your pajamas. We hope to provide you the experience of a local game store without the awkward small talk and commute that comes with it. As I spoke about in yesterday's video, this is the last week for standard Tarkir Dragonstorm. Obviously, Final Fantasy comes out next week, and with that in mind, we decided that we were going to play the top 7 decks in terms of percentage of play rate in the metagame from Tarkir Dragonstorm. So, last video we played Is It Cutter? It's by far the highest deck. The next highest deck is another aggro deck, and I didn't want to play 2 aggro decks in a row, so I chose to actually go to the third percentage one right now just so that we aren't playing aggro decks on repeat. So like always, if you enjoy, please like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends and family. Let's go talk about the deck and then see how many wins we can get. So the third top deck in the standard metagame from Tarkir Dragonstorm is actually a combo deck. It's Omniscience combo to be exact, which really is just a deck that requires Omniscience plus Awakening. Now, the deck has kind of morphed over the entire standard split. It started off as a full combo list just with Founding the Third Path and Regents, or another enchantment in Regents just to basically mill your opponent out or just get a million creatures with haste on the battlefield. Then it switched to no combo, just Regent and a bunch of control spells, and now it's kind of morphed into a mixture of the two. So really, it's just get Omniscience in your graveyard, Awakening Omniscience, make sure you can draw some cards, make sure you have some control magic, make sure you get a Regent down, and then you just basically win the game. In the last video, I said that we're going to play all of these decks until they lost 2 games as if it was a best of 5. I think we're going to stick to that, but we're only going to play 5 games. I was thinking about it, and as much as it sounds really cool to give you like a 3-hour long video, no one really wants to sit and watch the same deck play over and over again because the lines get pretty basic for most of these lists. Just because of how they play. So we're just going to do one big best of 5 in best of 3 fashion. So it's actually like a best of 15. And we'll keep a record. As soon as we get 2 losses, we'll end it, or we'll get until we have 5 wins or 4 wins. So without further ado, let's get into our first game, see if we can hit the combo. If we run into a aggro deck, I'm pretty sure we just lose. But we have some pieces to try to stop it so we can see. But let's see what we can do. Alright. Lots of lands, Awakening Scroll Sift. I am going to keep this. We have an archive. I mean, honestly, if we can just go Archive, put Omniscience in the graveyard, and then Awakening, I think we're in a good spot. Alright, we do need to stop drawing lands. Omniscience in the graveyard. So now we're just draw pieces and hope that we don't get beat in the process. I'll keep this on top. This lets me bounce a creature if I need to. And then we can Awakening. Alright, so they're just going to play Overlord. That's fine. I get Llanowar Elves to 1. Sure. Play this. Alright. I have Awakening next turn. We'll see what they play here. We want to get a Dispersal so that we can kind of set up our 2 draws. They have counter magic. Let's check if they have a counter in hand. They do. Alright, so we can't Awakening here. We can ditch these lands, though. That's fine. Oh my goodness. We just know not to... Wow. Okay, deck. We just know not to play Awakening until they're tapped out, which is fine. They're gonna end up doing it eventually, right? Like, eventually they have to just assume we don't have the Awakening. Okay. We're just gonna sit. We're just gonna sit on everything. I've drawn every land in my deck. I've legitimately drawn every land in my deck. How many lands did we surveil? We surveilled 3. I have 4 in my hand. That's 7. Oh, they're gonna exile my graveyard. I think we just lose from here, by the way. Yep. Yep. This doesn't even matter anymore. Alright, well. I mean, we drew a million lands. There's nothing we can do about that. And we know what we're playing against, so... Change the equation goes away. Lockdowns go away. We bring in What do we bring in? I'm trying to think. Get Lost. I don't really want Day of Judgment. Let's go Conquerors. And let's bring in... Actually, yeah, let's bring in a voice. Let's cut this flanker and play 2 voice, actually. Alright, on the play. I'm mulliganing a full land hand again. I'll keep this. We're drawing so many lands this game. Dragonstorm is good. Dragonstorm lets us put Omniscience in the bin. I don't know why, I just got good gamed. Do they, like, have a ghost vacuum? I'm very confused. They good game calmed me right away, so either they have nothing. But I also have to, like, find my pieces. Like, they could just play Frill back here. I'm gonna do this and this. They could just have all counter magic in their hand. Sure. Like, they could just be counter magic heavy, which is fine. We can find a way around it. Okay, there's the Frill back. We knew it was gonna happen. That's 2 Omnisciences out. Of course, we draw the Awakening the turn after. Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we draw Awakening right after I put 2 Omnisciences in the bin? Or right after they actually have a Frill back to get rid of my Omniscience. Alright. Get rid of that Regent. I'll play this Verge. We're just gonna play a Regent out. We're just gonna get rid of the map tokens. If we can draw an Omniscience, are we okay? Dragonstorm. This. I mean, I'm just gonna Dragonstorm again. I mean, I'm gonna discard this. But they could just have another way to get rid of it, and I can't do anything about that, right? We really were hoping we got that on the first draw, not the second draw, because now we're 1 land short for an Awakening. I have double Regent, so, like, I can basically combo off. But I have to... Okay. Overlord's fine. And I have enough mana to cast Awakening twice. Okay. Cavern of Souls, Naming Dragon. Play Abdul's Awakening. Confirm 0. Omniscience. Sure. Wait, does it exile it? No, it doesn't. Okay. I got real scared. Play second Awakening. Confirm 0. Omniscience. Get Omniscience. Play this dragon. Return this and this. Get my Dragonstorms back. Alright. So now we get to just do the combo. Rolling Dragonstorm, draw 2, discard this plains. Rolling Dragonstorm, draw 2, discard this. Play Voice of Victory just as protection. Scroll Shift, this Dragonstorm. Dragonstorm bounces back. I draw a card, then I draw 2 more cards. Get rid of this plains. Stock up. Play stock up. Grab Dragon and a Dispersal. Play a Dragon. Bouncing this and this to their hand. Dragonstorms come back. Play a Dragonstorm. We just have to find the combo piece now, is all it is. Play another Dragonstorm. This is why I like having the combo piece in the deck too, because then you can just go through and look for it. Moment of truth. This in my hand. Graveyard. Doesn't matter. Play Founding. Onto Mill. Play a Regent. And now we combo for forever. We mill out their whole deck. Like I said, there is probably a way in which you could just do this without the Founding, and I know that there are decks that do it, but we're just founding the third path, bouncing, founding the third path in a Regent, and we're gonna mill them out. I think they're gonna make me do it. So they have 36 cards, so it's gonna take a minute, so I'm just gonna mill them out, and then I will get to game 3. Oh no, they actually conceded. I was gonna say, if they don't concede, then we have to run it through, but that's fine. I think we just keep the same list. And send it again? Yeah. I'll keep this. Lenore Elves, sure. I start with a Waste. If they play a Huntswood here, we just get lost it. They do nothing. Okay. I'm gonna play Dragonstorm. They might counter this, but I need to get through their counter spells anyways. Yep, it's fine. We have to get through the counter spells anyways, so... Blast Zone. We will chill here, because I want a Moment of Truth. We also could just Blast Zone to 2 if we want to, but I need to just get through their counter spells, because that's what their hand is full of right now. That's why they're holding up Lenore Elves, that's why they're doing this. Put this in my hand, put this in my graveyard. If we draw it here, we probably still end up in trouble. We didn't anyways. Alright, let's play another Dragonstorm. Most likely get another counter spell out of their hand. Yep, it's fine. Now they're on 3 cards. I have Dispersal, Omniscience. Plus a Get Lost if they play anything too scary. There's an Overlord. There's a Get Lost for their Overlord. If they counter this and we draw... Okay, I was gonna say. If they counter it and we draw a Awakening, we just win. Alright, there's a Moment of Truth plus a Dispersal. I might just pop this. Nah, I can't yet. I kind of want to, though. Bless me, sorry. I don't know what they have this turn. A second Overlord, okay. Sure. They're cracking maps, which makes me think they don't have... They don't have another counterspell. So we could try to hit here. Let's see. Moment of Truth. They do still have a counterspell in hand. This in my hand. This in the graveyard, this here. Now I'm gonna Dispersal this Lenore Elves. Because if it's they need 3 mana to counter, then they can't. Now granted, we have like nothing here. There's a Founding. What's in my graveyard? I could Moment of Truth. I think I kind of have to go for this. And just Founding on casting an instant sorcery spell, 1 or 2 from my... Oh, this is from my hand. I can't get Founding... Oh, I can. I can get another Awakening. Alright, I think we just have to go for this. And if they have Negate, we just lose. If they have Negate, we just lose. Okay, they don't have a Negate. We play second Omniscience. They have a Scorn for my second Omniscience. Okay. I play third path. On 3. How does this work? Like, I have to take Moment of Truth. Oh, wait, what? Third path doesn't work that way. I think I'm just dead. I think I'm just dead. If they can get rid of my omniscience, it's over. Okay. If they can't get rid of my omniscience, then I have a turn that I need to set up with dispersal, but I definitely kind of just threw the game. Alright, we're gonna play dispersal for free, targeting that card. We're gonna ditch both of these, and we better draw something good. Draw a Voice of Victory. Alright, we're gonna put 2 charge counters on Blast Zone. This should have the CMC of 10. It will pop my Voice of Victory, but whatever. I kind of want to get it to 5, because this has a CMC of 5 as well. So that puts it to 3. I think I screwed up really bad with that third path. How am I winning this game? I screwed up with my third path. I should have just milled my third path. Because they just get so many options to try and answer me here. Is this only a sorcery? It is. Shoot. They have Doppelganger. I think we lose. They hit me for 8. And I'm gonna put 2 more counters on Blast Zone, but I don't think it matters. I think I screwed up third path. This is the other thing with playing Omniscience, is sometimes you just draw a bunch of lands. Like, yes, there's a way that we can get out of this, but it needs to start with something like this. Okay, cool. Let's draw 3 cards and discard a card, and hope that I can start finding answers. They could have counter magic, though, now is the problem. Oh my goodness. Alright, we just drew 1,000,000 lands. Like, it just doesn't matter. Play second Omniscience, I guess, just as backup. But, like, I have to block this 8/8. I can't get Lost It. I can pop Blast Zone to deal with everything else. Okay, I have 2 Omnisciences now, so I can block with this Omniscience for a turn. They have Doppelganger. Wait, they just Doppelgang my Omniscience. Wait, I have to destroy my Omniscience if they target it. They now have an They now have 2 Omnisciences and 2 Voices. Which I think means I just lose the game. Okay, they play a Regent for free. Alright, I have 1 turn. Alright, second Regent. Draw 3, discard a card. Waste. Play Omniscience. Awakening. Awakening, Founding. Founding on 3. Moment of Truth. I can actually cast it now. Cast Moment of Truth. Get a Regent. Put these away. Draw 3 cards, discard 2 cards. Discard this. Tarkir Dragonstorm. Discard Dragonstorm. Stock up. Moment of Truth and a land, I guess. Farm. Play Moment of Truth. Get Regent. This is my graveyard. This is my library. Okay, now we can start Regent comboing, so... Cast Regent. Bounce their Omniscience. Just bounce both their Omniscience. Dragonstorm. Play Dragonstorm. Draw 2. Discard Moment of Truth. Scroll Shift. My Regent. Draw a card. Trigger. Return this and this. Play a Carrion. Play Rolling Dragonstorm. Discard this. Play a Regent. Now we have the combo, we just need to find a... It doesn't matter, we can just start bouncing all their stuff. I just need to make sure there's still an Awakening in my deck. 1, 2... There it is, okay. No, I didn't bounce the Regent. How many Regents are in my deck? Did I not discard any of them? Alright, I just got absolutely bailed. Play Regent. Bounce both my Regents so I don't screw this combo up anymore. I've played this game so poorly. Play Dragonstorm. Draw 2. There's the Awakening. Discard. Play Awakening. Get back, founding a third path. On 2. Submit. You mill. Good game. Play Regent. Bounce third path on your token. Play third path. You mill. Play Regent. Bounce Regent, third path. Play third path. You mill. Play Regent. Bounce Regent and third path. Play third path. They're gonna make me do this. Alright, I'm just gonna go through milling them out. I said this last time and then they conceded, but I think I'm gonna actually have to do it this time. So I'm gonna mill them out and then we'll get into game 2. Never mind, they did it again. I just have to say I'm gonna cut the video and then they actually just leave. Alright, game 2. I definitely threw game 1 like 3 different ways and still somehow won. Which kind of says how good Omniscience combo is, right? Like, I mean, opponent wasn't really doing anything, but we still got there. I'm gonna be real. I think it's just Scroll Shift. It was just Scroll Shift. We just need to make sure we hit a land so that we can lock down this control board. Oh, they're just gonna bolt wave me. Alright, they have nothing. There's bolt waving. That's literally nothing. Okay. We have Dispersal now, so we don't care. We just get to bounce the Swift Spear to their hand. They bolt wave me again, sure. Alright, they kept 1 land, 2 bolt waves, and the Swift Spear. I don't want that. I honestly don't want that either. Are we flashing in this flanker? We probably are, right? We probably are. We're just killing this and gaining 2 life. Or, yeah, gaining 2 life and scrying 2. We want stock. We honestly want both these cards. We'll do it this way. We're just blocking the Swift Spear so they can't have it. And then we're playing stock up. Hitting Dragonstorm. And the Surveil Land. Play Surveil Land. Hope for Omniscience. Didn't get it. I'm actually going to keep the Surveil Land on top. It gives us another Omniscience chance next turn. They're still on 1 land. Alright, there's a Phoenix chick. Okay. We're playing very old school aggro right now. We'll keep the Dragonstorm on top because we're just going to play a Dragonstorm. Which means we can draw 2 cards. Discard this Lockdown. Then I have Moment of Truth. We still have Lockdown forever we want. whenever we want to use it. Alright, they now have 2 melons. They play Hazard. We say, okay, we don't care. You're gonna Phoenix check me. Sounds good. I'm gonna play Moment of Truth. Alright, that sucks. Sure, we'll just take this, and these go in. We're probably lockdowning this turn. I'm gonna play this Blast Zone. I'm gonna temporary lockdown. And I'm going to play a new Dragonstorm, but tapping in a way that makes sense. So we have Dispersal up. Alright. So there's the Omniscience. And we're actually in a very good spot here. We draw a Dragonstorm. We Awakening for 0. Confirm. We get Omniscience. I'm now going to play Rolling Dragonstorm for 0. I'm going to discard this Awakening. I'm going to play Rolling Dragonstorm again. I'm going to discard this. I'm then going to Dispersal their Godseeker to... Alright, sweet. We just do this. And now we Scroll Shift a Dragonstorm. Draw a Regent. And this game's over. Discard this. Play Founding on 2. And play a Regent. Okay, this game's not explicitly over, because I do need to... Can I give them back their board? I probably can, right? And then I get another Dragonstorm trigger. Just gives us more draws to try and find what we need. Play second Omniscience because we can. It doesn't really matter, but it's a fun thing to do. Play Dragonstorm. Play Dragonstorm. Play Dragonstorm. Play Moment of Truth. We just need to find another Regent. Grab Moment of Truth. Put these away. Play Moment of Truth. Pick this one up. Get rid of this, get rid of this. Play Dispersal on my Regent. Go away, there's the other Regent. Perfect. Play Founding the Path. On to you mill. Alright, and now you guys have seen the combo already, so I'm just gonna play Regent. I'm gonna bounce Founding and just the Hazard. It doesn't matter. Everything comes back to my hand. I get second Regent, and I just start bouncing Regents and Founding. So I'm just going to... Well, I have to play Dragonstorm first. I almost misplayed again. I'm just gonna do this, and now we have the combo. So I'm gonna mill them out. I don't know if, like the last game, now that I said that, they're gonna concede or not, but we shall see. Alright, so we're getting ready to change the equation. We're getting rid of Stroke of Midnight. I am playing Day of Judgment. And I am playing... What is our other card for this? What is our other card here? Is it Voice of Victory? It's either Voice of Victory or Benzo. Let's play Benzo. Okay, I'm keeping this. It's kind of greedy, but we kind of just need to draw into a way to deal with their initial pressure, and then we're fine. So if I can just find a lockdown or a Day of Judgment, we're fine here. And I have triple Dragonstorm, which is hysterical, or quadruple Dragonstorm, which is just the funniest thing ever. It's actually the funniest thing ever. If I lose because I kept a dumb hand, then I kept a dumb hand. Like, I can't do anything about it. Rolling Dragonstorm. Draw 2. There's an Awakening. I'm actually gonna get rid of... Actually, no. We get rid of this. We can archive into Dragonstorm. We won't die next turn. They don't have any prowess creatures. Worst comes to worst, they can give it +1/+0, and we don't care. Alright. There's a Lava Runner. There's a Monstrous Rage. Okay. I kind of need to draw it this turn. Wait, it doesn't matter. 2, 4... I can take 7. I should have kept the planes. I can take 7. I think I die, because I didn't keep the planes. Why did I not keep the planes? Well, if they have a way to murder me, they have a way to murder me. Dragonfire me down to 6. Yeah. It's my fault. I should have kept the planes instead of the Surveil Land. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect to draw the lockdown. I'm keeping this. Again, we might just go too slow to win, but one stock up should give me everything we need. One stock up should get me the cards that I need to, like, feel comfortable. We want Lockdown. I kind of want Day of Judgment too, but I'm gonna take Dragonstorm, yeah. We're just lockdowning next turn, so it doesn't super matter what I take. We hope they empty their hand here. Phoenix Chick. They just Dragonfire me. Cool. They might Dragonfire me again, by the way. No, they Soul Guide Lantern. Okay, that's interesting. So they can make us... Oh, no, they can't, because Lockdown hits Lantern. They can't do anything. Alright. So, this should win the game. They can sack Soul Guide to draw a card, but now we're literally just looking for an Omniscience. It's just Omniscience, and we win. We also could do things like blinking or lockdown if we need to. Like, we have so many options. Let's stock up for... We'll just go here and here. Rolling Dragonstorm. They have a Sanctuary. I'm getting hit for 3 by the Sanctuary. I do kind of need to find that fix. Well, I mean, now I can just lock down again. Their Sanctuary goes away. Anything else they play this turn goes away. They might just Dragonstorm me. Okay, it's fine. I got a 10. I think I'm gonna take this hit here. We'll go Moment of Truth. We will not find an Omniscience. We'll put this in our hand, and then do this. Then I'm going to Scroll Shift, which bounces this. I get to draw a card. But now I catch all of these. They get to take one card out of my graveyard, which is fine. It's fine. They might sack to draw this turn. Oh, no, they're just gonna exile my graveyard. Okay, that's fine. That doesn't... Wait, what? Oh, it is non-land permanent. Okay. Shoot. That's bad. I could just get popped here because I screwed up. Do they have it? If they have it, they have it. They have it. Oh, alright. So what can I do differently there? We just bounce our Dragonstorm and draw, right? Because this has a Dragonstorm under it. And draw. We play Dragonstorm, we draw. We have to get Omniscience down. They just had triple burn spell in hand. I mean, that happens. I can't really do anything to stop it. Alright, so I'm kind of pivoting again. The first thing we said we were going to play until we lost 2. Then I said we were going to play a best of 5. Now we just played 2 games, and I don't feel like we should play anymore because Omniscience literally is the same game over and over again. I threw. I know. I went 1-1 because I threw and my brain didn't think. I will admit that. That is 100% a true statement. And it's my fault. I'm also going to be honest. My brain just can't process what's going on half the time in these games. And I don't know why I did what I did. We probably have a win if I play it differently. To be fair, I didn't read that temporary lockdown is not non-land permanents. I thought it was all permanents, and that's really where the problem was. But Omniscience combo is fun. Like, don't get me wrong. Playing the deck is fun if you want to use your brain and think and actually have to work. As my lovely co-founder and the individual who streams on our stream at twitch.tv/Karkazak. Ooh, not Karkazak. Alright, so I'm changing the rules again. We started on Cutter saying we were going to play until the deck lost. Then we got to this game and I said we were just going to play a best of 5 series via best of 3s. Now I'm just saying for Omniscience we're playing 2 games. Because it's the same combo over and over again, right? The way you win is with Founding of the Third Path, or you could win with just Regents, but I think the Founding of the Third Path is a way better option. And as my lovely... God, I can't talk. So I'm changing up the rules again for this top 7 at the end of Tarkir Dragonstorm Standard. We started by saying we were going to keep playing the deck until it lost 2 games. Then I said we are going to play a best of 5 series via best of 3s. Now I'm saying we're only playing 2 games with Omniscience because it's the same pattern over and over again, and I don't want to make you sit through, and I don't think anyone would sit through just watching the same pattern over and over again. I will admit that, like my counterpart who streams on Twitch at twitch.tv/NotSoLocalGameStore, Jeremy or Big Germ, I am not good at using my brain sometimes when playing Magic. That's why we just lost that second game. And is why I like to play Cutter, because as he likes to say, Cutter is brainless. But Omniscience combo is really, really fun. It's actually the first deck I started playing at the beginning of this standard rotation, because it's the deck that I found the most interesting. By rotation, I mean Dragonstorm, not like the full rotation. That I found the most interesting and I had a lot of fun on. But overall, it really is just one steady line. You do this exact thing. You have some interaction with your opponent, and then you hope you can win out. Like always, if you did enjoy the video and you got this far, please like, comment any decks you want to see us play for Final Fantasy. Join the Discord, link in the description, to give us decks in the forum section for Final Fantasy. And then subscribe and tell your friends and family if you can. We really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much, and have a great day.